There's a war going on, the battlefield's in the mind, and the prize is the soul.
You ever feel like something ain't right, but you just can't name it? Like deep down, you know you're being distracted on purpose. There's a war going on, not one you can see, not one on the news. It's in your pocket, it's in your scroll, it's in your spirit. They don't need to chain us anymore, they just keep us entertained. And while we're watching, they're winning. Today, we're talking about ownership, mindset, and the war on black culture that's being fought with likes and lies.
Welcome back to Black Elevators. Rise, inspire, elevate.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on, the battlefield's in the mind, and the prize is the soul. So, just be careful. Be very careful. Thank you.
If you didn't know, Prince was ahead of his time. When he spoke, he wasn't just talking about music or the record labels. He was talking about freedom, about what happens when we give up control of our art, of our minds, of our movements. And look at us now. We don't own our own information. We don't own our own data. We don't own our own image. We post for free and they profit. Prince was warning us that if we don't take ourselves seriously, somebody else will take everything from us quietly and dress it up like opportunity.
This kid in my class at San Lorenzo High School was like, "You don't care about us, you only here for this money." And I'm like, what? So because I'm kind of petty and I'm very smart, right? I go over to my desk because I got pay stubs from my engineering days and my teaching days. And I said, you don't like algebra, but I'm going to show you some math here. And I put the pay stub down from engineering days. And I put this teaching piece of peanuts that I put down in front of him. And I said, that's what I used to make in 2 weeks. This is what I make here in a month. So please tell me, with any rational thought you got, that I'm here for some money. And he looked at there, he was like, what are you doing here? Like, why did you, I would never leave. Like, he didn't do good in algebra, but he knew numbers. He knew dollars and cents. He knew it made no sense that anybody would ever do that. Now, I was kind of petty, but I needed him to see that I was not in this for money, that I was in this because I wanted to make a transformational change in education. And if you know anyone who's trying to make a change in any system that's not working, I don't care what your political belief is. All I want to tell you is that our educators are needing our love and care. Because the young people they're dealing with today are not the young people that we dealt with that you were when you were in school, because you didn't have one of these in your pocket. And so the world that they're living in, not just the access, the constant dopamine hits that they're looking for, we are rewiring their minds. And we're trying to tell them, you shouldn't want it, you shouldn't want that. Put that away. And if you've never been addicted to something, it sounds easy. When you can feel it vibrating and it's not even in your pocket, you'd be like, wait, I don't have a phone there. Why do I feel like my phone is ringing and I don't even have it on my body? That is the way these billionaires have done. Now, I love my phone. I'm not here to talk bad about people but I know what we're seeing in our schools today, and teachers are trying to compete with the fact that a kid is trying to read their phone. They don't care what you're doing on the board. They're trying to just see this message because the dopamine is calling them. The dopamine. And if you've never seen an addict, if you've never been an addict, it'll be hard for you if you don't really get it. But there's a draw on your soul that feels like you can't not check it.
This one hit different. I remember being in class zoning out, but now these kids don't even get a chance. They're not zoning out, they're wired in. Dopamine's not just a drug now, it's a notification, a double tap. How can a child focus when every few seconds they're chasing the next rush, the next ding? This isn't just about phones, it's about attention. And whoever controls the attention controls the culture.
We end World War III. Instagram is World War III. It's digital. We exist in the mental and the meta. We have a famous one. Instagram got your bit. You know what I'm saying? We already existing in World War III. It's a digital meta mind war of perception, cancellation, this many numbers. Oh, it's a rap. They touring ain't doing good. Let's turn down they touring. Let's turn this down. Oh, we like this artist now. We can turn this down. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right. And this one we can turn up.
And everybody's like, well, I want you to be smiling in your photo. Nigga, we are in war right now. 50% of black deaths is abortion. We kill ourselves. That's psychological warfare. We don't buy no land. We doped out, we fried out. Everything that we promote is about the destruction of what we doing. We are at war.
Say what you want about Ye, but when he said we're in World War III, I listened closely because he's right. This war ain't physical, it's psychological. They're not dropping bombs, they're dropping narratives. They tell us what to care about, who to cancel, who to worship, and we eat it up. Perception is power now, and if they can shape how we see each other, they ain't gotta lift the weapon. They can just let us scroll ourselves into silence.
Social media. I don't think we understand.
Say that louder.
What is we are being torn apart, mentally dogged out, especially the nigga net. The nigga net is the worst thing I've ever
nigga
The nigga net. I'm talking about the internet.
They ain't got no lines.
The nigga net is
two punchlines.
what we attack each other. We go after each other. We're constantly, and I don't know. I haven't seen another race do it as awful as we do to each other.
True.
So if you let all of that stuff in and never turn it off, and never turn off the news, never step back, never, like you say, go away, walk away from all of this stuff and the noise, like literally turn it off. I promise you, if people would just turn it off for a while, you'll see your whole mentality changes.
Now, when our elders sit down and say, we're watching our culture crumble through social media, we gotta listen. Because what used to be sacred, we now broadcast for clout. Family business is now content. Grief is now engagement. And somewhere along the way, we stopped protecting our culture and started selling it for cheap. Not everything gotta be posted. Some things are meant to be healed, not shared. If we don't slow down and take inventory of what we're glorifying, the damage won't just be cultural, it'll be generational. Every level got new devils, but every level also has new elevators. And this space right here, this movement, is one of them. You feel it too, don't you? That quiet whisper in your gut telling you it's time to unplug and reclaim your mind. If this hit you, subscribe, share it, send it to someone still fighting to stay grounded in a world built to distract. This ain't content, it's clarity. Welcome to Black Elevators. Let's rise together.